Yes, it's time for me to dance because you really don't know what's about to happen. See, I asked God to give me a man that is like my father, and He did that times two. Because tell me why I'll marry a man, and that man is a carpenter, he's an electrician, he's an engineer, he's a AI person, he's a software this, he is every profession in one. Now tell me, because I don't understand. The TV console guy told us that we have to pay 500,000 naira before he can, come and do our TV console, or that the price of him coming to do the TV console plus material and everything was 500,000. And my husband was like, "Pikin, for where?" He was like, "Wetin dey that TV console where me no fit do?" And lo and behold, see, when my husband told me that, "See, babe, you see TV console, I'm going to construct it by myself," I had doubts. Every human will. And I want to officially say, babe, babe, I'm sorry for having that doubt, because what is this? As I'm making this voice note, I'm sitting down right in the parlor admiring this beauty. Because this man went and ordered for the tools. He went to the market to buy every single thing that he would need for this project. He had sleepless nights, he had different injuries, all because he wanted to achieve a particular thing or a particular design in his head without spending too much money. And that is a man to keep, because this in fact, you guys won't understand. In the process of doing this project, we had a lot of setback. Number one setback was this wood we were using here. The tiny wood you're seeing, the one we are using to construct squares, and that line that my husband is trying to do there. See, normally when you're doing a project, it is a sure banker that you're going to have lapses, that you're going to have different setbacks. See, don't let those setbacks define that project, because when all this wood was having issues with their texture, their durability, in fact, he would drive nail into it and it would just shed. This was not gotten from the plank market, okay? This wood came with my new micro oven micro my new stove oven. See, I'm confused right now because I'm admiring this beauty right in front of me. So it came with the gas cooker, okay? And it was used to support, the gas cooker inside the carton. So we decided that we can repurpose that wood and use it so that it can give us what we wanted, instead of spending more money to go to the plank market and get more planks to do what we needed to do. My dear, wrong. In fact, that was our first mistake, trying to repurpose this wood. But anyways, you can see me. It was not just my husband that was doing everything. I was involved. Let that be, jotted down somewhere. Let that be written that my input was there, because you see, holding this thing that you are seeing here is not a day's job. It's not easy. And I don't know, the other clips that I'm supposed to join to this are in my mom's phone. I had to hold that thing steady so that the you see that what they call that stuff, so that it does not leave the middle. I had to hold it steady, and once I shift or breathe, the thing will move, and that shows that it's no longer on a straight line. My husband was almost getting pissed, but he was like, "Man, this my wife, this my wife." See, this thing is not easy, and I just want to thank God for giving me the kind of man that He gave to me, because we can't waste unnecessary money for something that we could achieve ourselves. And sometimes I also do it, and I achieve what I want to achieve as in that project, and it help us save costs. You understand? Drilling this wall was a lot. It was a lot on my husband because he had an injury during the December January trip to the village. He had an injury, and it was so difficult for him to walk with the hand. Now, this was when he was fed up with the wood. He was tired. He was like, why do we want to, why did we even think of using this wood? The wood was literally breaking into two. It could not stand this long screws that we were driving into it. I mean, thank God that it even showed us sign that it was not that strong. Look at how we brought everything outside, and we decided to go to the plank market to just get, original wood. But since that one did not work, we didn't just want the day to like pass by without us achieving anything. So we decided to measure this divider, I mean, what they call it, I don't know, this stuff that we were trying to see where to place it, how to place it, do the measurements and everything, so that as he's going to the market, he could just get everything that he needs to get. See, I was involved in this project. No get anything anybody won't tell me, but my husband did the major work. It's not easy drilling hole into. See, I thought it was just something that he would just bring nail, knack, and it will enter. He had to drill the wall, put in the pegs that will hold the screw. My. It was a lot of work. And his hand was paining him. So I was always feeling bad. Sometimes I'll say, yeah, let me come and do it for you. He will say, look at this one. I beg, sit down, Jerry. This was when he has already gone to the market, he has gotten new wood, and he has placed it on himself. Listen to what he has to say.
It's going damn too slow. Why is that? That is definitely because I am not a professional. I'm doing this DIY by, let me just say, kind of try and error. I have done a lot. I have started afresh, went back to buy new wood. Previous wood I was using wasn't good. I went back to get new ones. I measured, I drilled. My drilling machine is tired, the battery is worn out. I was drilling the beats. My beats got bad. They broke, not got bad, they got broke. There was a fake beats that came with the drilling machine. I had to go buy a brand new Inco beats. I had to go buy a brand new Inco beats. And so the drilling commenced. As I am like this, I don't tire. I will leave the rest for tomorrow, I beg. Basically, I'm tired. The drilling machine too is tired. No more current in it. Well, see you later.
So during this period, my husband was basically sleepless. Like he had automatic insomnia. He could not sleep because he just kept thinking about what next to do on the project, what he would do. See my daughter, what he would do next. The next day, how he's going to make the next day more productive, how he's going to hasten the job. He just kept thinking and thinking about that. So he did not even have proper sleep during this period. Please, somebody shout Odogo. Somebody shout Odogo. Anyways, this is the next day we came, and I noticed that he had gone far. He came before me to the site, and I noticed that he had already gone way. He has gone far. He has finished the woodwork. He has gone to the what they call these brown things there. He had started it. He has already started cutting them. Thank God there was light in the site, so he was able to start cutting. I mean, this section he was literally just cutting, measuring. He had not yet put the gum, okay. So it was just cutting and measuring, which led us to our second hurdle in this project. So remember, the first hurdle was the planks. Now the second hurdle was this stuff, this brown stuff. Now after he had already cut them and placed them to their different sizes and their different lengths, and their different locations as to where he's going to put them, when he brought them down back to clean them and then put the gum and start reinstalling them, all the different sizes got mixed up. We had to put, in fact, some parts had something that had short ones, some parts had ones that were very long. He had to recut it. It was like he was starting all over again, and it was super annoying to him, but we just had to do it in the way we needed to do it. If you see, some parts were short, some parts were long, some parts were, we just had to do it like that. Not we, I mean he just had to do it like that. The ones that needed to be cut, he will cut. The ones that were short, he will shift them up because he knows that once he placed that wood stuff that he was working on, it was going to cover the space. See him, this thing is literally mathematics, because you will measure, you will calculate, you will understand where to cut. Any mistake you do will definitely show on the design. So he was so, is that English meticulous? I don't know. I don't know the English. So I'm not. Let me not go and use big English now. I'm gonna form my hand. He was so. He was trying to be very, very accurate in what he was doing, and that is my husband. If he puts his head down that, okay, see this particular thing, I'm going to do it. Hey, what a normal human being would just think like maybe 2 seconds, and then just do it anyhow. My husband will literally think about that thing for like 1 full week before he embarks on that thing, and once he finished that thing, flawless, the thing will come out so fine. I mean, I was not around yesterday. Like, I'm making this video after the whole work is done, obviously. I was not around the previous day, and when I saw the work, hey, Chineke, I was like, hey, is this the work of my Charlie Baba? Guys, I was so happy. In fact, I was more than happy, because this took a lot. It took, especially this machine, this cutter. He was super careful about it, because he just kept remembering 100 and 1,000 ways to. He was remembering that movie, and so once he finishes with it, he will gingerly off it. He was so careful with the cutter, with all the tools that he was using. He was super careful, and but then you cannot be too careful. He ended up with a few injuries, which was super annoying, super annoying. All the injuries just broke my heart. It literally broke my heart. This is how far we had gone at this day, and this was like day 4 or so. I think this was day 4 or so. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if it's day 4 or day 5 of the whole project. And this, so my husband was trying to cut the LED lights to use on the project, to use in the project, and the saw cut his hand. Look at it. When I saw this injury, I felt like my whole body was sinking.
Oh, okay. We are 90% done. So tomorrow we're connecting all the wires that need connection. We're connecting the shelf. Got a shelf here. Connecting the shelf.
Connecting or installing?
Installing the shelf. My daughter said is installing, not connecting.
Connecting is for
So,
electrical devices.
yeah.
We are
I don't
done.
try. I don't try.
Tried a lot.
You know, easy. I'm not a professional, but I did it. Said to myself, Charlie, you must do it. And I did it. Okay, so once we're done connecting every light connections
Show you
and
how the
everything,
thing is done.
we'll show you the final
Moving in.
final face.
Anyway,
Okay, so guys, it's done and dusted. Took a lot of time, but it's done. These drawers are going in here. The whole place is still messy. I'm not done yet, but at least the console
we
is
have a
finally done. The console is finally done. See my helper here. That's nice. So look at it. It's done. Woo!
this was a very
It took me
long
weeks.
journey.
It was a very long journey, my dear.
It was
It
a long
took
journey, but we
weeks.
achieved it.
It took weeks.
That's why
But
God said,
finally done.
never give up.
I'm going to let my wife do the unwrapping of this. I know that she loves doing such things. Wait, not yet. Wait for your mommy to come and do it.
Begin bad.
Wait for your mommy to come and do it. Don't let this thing wound you. Oh yeah, let's go.
Take. Let's go. We have not wasted.
It's done. Finally, it's done.
It's not perfect, but it's
I so far.
not perfect.
Well,